Hello, welcome back to my channel. Right, I actually bought these from one of the garden centres I was on about. I wasn't too sure whether to get the actual deep root kits, but when actually seeing this one was made out of recycled plastic bottles, I thought it was better than the little black ones that were real flimsy. So I've not took this out yet, not really actually took them out in the garden centre because they're all taped up. Mostly bridge cells, easy to open deep root cells, easy to check root growth, complete with drip tray and propagator lid. So it's actually a propagator as well. This was, I think it was £16, but they do vary from garden centre to garden centre. Made by Growsure, Westland Growsure. There's a tray and an actual propagator lid. So tray and lid. Put them over there for a second. I've got these cells. They're pretty rigid compared, really, to be fair. Now the only thing I don't like about them is the seal at the bottom. They've actually got little tabs you can punch out, which would be fine if they was actually able to fully take them out. But I suppose you can bend them on the way. So how do you do the clip together? Or do they stay together? That's the other thing. A little bit niggly, but yes, they do stay together. So in this kit you get 28 cells. One thing I would say is be very careful, it seems to be a little bit sharp on the edges. See, it's filled with soil. You've got to look close, you can't actually see bits in the soil, so you should be able to see the roots as well, which is a pretty good idea. And they're staying together pretty strong as well, which is another good thing. Put that there now. Now the only thing is they don't really slot in. They've got little like grooves that they possibly sit in. They don't really lock in as such. Now I could imagine these lasting a couple of years, to be honest. So let's see how these clip together quickly now. Now I've got used to them. Yeah, pretty easy, to be honest. Once you get used to them. Now what I'm going to be doing with these, I'm going to be planting my beans in this one. Now I did forget to do that tab, so I'll push it up inside. I've not sieved this compost because I was just taking out the whole unit, not actually separating them, so just with one bean per cell. So what I'll do is I'll come back to you in a bit once I've actually filled all these up. The beans I'm going to be putting are broad beans, Meteor. Sow them between February to May, October to November. All I'm going to do is just put one bean per module, per cell even, if I can get in the packet. All I'm going to do really is I'm just going to place them in on the side a little bit. I don't think there's actually a correct way actually to actually sow broad beans, because some people say put them up, some people say put them down, some people say line flat that way, some people say the actual that bit put up in the air. What I've actually done now is I filled these up, as you can see, obviously, but I put a load of water in the tray and let it soak up for a little bit, and put water from the top, because these really do like damp soil. I'm going to drag it down to allotment again this weekend, but apparently it's raining again. That one's not good. A big hole in it. I've got some dwarf beans I saved last year. I possibly might put them in a couple of weeks' time. I've still got to do my peas. I'm late, I need to do my chilies, but not really got enough room to put chilies, to be honest. Let's give it a quick sprinkling. That's it, more water. Just need to put a label on these, as with everything else, otherwise we will forget what they are. So they are the Meteor, was Meteor, wasn't they? We'll put that in there. How well does the lid fit? Pretty well, to be honest. Now that, with water in it and that soil, that has got some weight in it. All in all, for 15 to 16 pound these bedding and garden centres, all in all, not bad value for money, to be honest. But what I'll do is I'll do another video once I start growing and see what it look like. Right, different day, different haircut by the looks of this as well, possibly. Let's turn around, let's have a look at these deep root trays. Let's see how they get on. As you can see, they've grown pretty well. Now let's take one of these out, and hopefully you can actually see the roots. They're now starting to come out the bottom as well. And the smell is quite nice from the plant itself. Not too bad. One or two I think that possibly didn't germinate. Well, they all look there, to be honest. Let's pull the tray out a little bit. Pretty heavy, that. I can't see where my label is. I'm sure I put a label in there. It's right at the back. So the Broadbean Meteor, excuse the doctor handwriting there. So it's actually sown 9th of the 3rd. So all in all, these deep root trays, let's put it back in there. The deep root trays themselves are pretty decent. They've held together. Do not pops open on their own. They've kept the moisture because I've been filling the actual base of the propagator up. Now these have been uncovered now for about a week to let them harden off a little bit. They're still in the greenhouse, but we'll let them off just to harden off a little bit. So these are now ready to be planted out. But all in all, the actual deep root themselves, I'm pretty impressed, to be honest. This should last a couple of years. Let's turn you back around. All in all, I'm pretty impressed with that. So once again, thanks for watching the channel. Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down. All helps with the algorithm of YouTube. Hit the notification bell, like and subscribe. Thank you very much. See you all again.